Welcome to a story about a man who left everything behind and followed the road on his bicycle. This is a calm journey through beautiful places, kind people, and quiet moments. Sit back, relax, and ride along. Daniel rode along the coast for a few more days. Each morning, the sea looked different, sometimes calm like glass, sometimes alive with waves and wind. He learned to read the sky. He learned when to ride fast and when to rest. One morning, Daniel did not feel the need to ride far. He stopped early. He sat on a rock near the water and watched fishermen prepare their boats. They worked slowly, carefully, without hurry. Daniel understood something important. Life did not need speed. It needed presence. He continued riding, but now with a softer heart. He stopped more often. He talked more with people. He listened more. In a small coastal town, Daniel stayed longer. He helped a cafe owner fix a broken chair. He watched children play near the water. He ate bread and fruit under the sun. One evening, an old woman sat next to him on a bench. "You look peaceful," she said. Daniel smiled. "I feel peaceful," he answered. She nodded. "Then your journey is working." That night, Daniel slept deeply. No dreams, only rest. The next morning, he felt something new. Not a need to leave, not a need to stay, but a balance. Daniel realized that the journey was not about escaping his old life. It was about changing how he lived it. He could carry this calm with him, wherever he went. After many weeks on the road, Daniel slowly turned back. Not quickly, not sadly, just naturally. The road felt familiar now, friendly. When he reached his city again, it looked different. Not smaller, just quieter. Daniel parked his bicycle and stood still. The city was the same, but he was not. He still woke up early. He still drank coffee. He still worked. But now he noticed the sky. He noticed people. He noticed himself. Sometimes, in the evening, Daniel rode his bicycle through the streets. Slowly, calmly. The road was always there, waiting. Daniel opened his notebook one last time and wrote, "The world is wide, but peace is inside, and the road never ends." He closed the book and smiled. Daniel rode for many days after the mountains. The land changed slowly. Hills became flat roads. Forests opened into wide fields. The sky felt bigger than before, like it had no end. The road was long and straight. At first, Daniel thought it might be boring, but it was not. He learned to enjoy the rhythm. Pedal, breath, look. He rode past farms where animals rested in the sun. He passed small towns with quiet streets and old houses. Sometimes he stopped for coffee, sometimes just for water. People asked him where he was going. Daniel always smiled. "Forward," he said. One afternoon, the air began to smell different. Fresh, wet, open. Daniel stopped and looked ahead. In the distance, he saw the sea. Blue, endless, alive. When he reached the coast, he stood still for a long time. Waves moved slowly. The sound was calm and strong at the same time. He walked barefoot on the sand. The ground was cool. The wind touched his face. That night, Daniel slept near the beach. He listened to the sea as he fell asleep. The next days were easy. The road followed the coast, sometimes close to the water, sometimes higher, with views of cliffs and wide beaches. Daniel met other travelers. Some walked, some rode bikes like him. They shared stories by small fires at night. One evening, he met a young couple riding bicycles too. They laughed easily and spoke about places they loved. "Why did you start?" the woman asked. Daniel looked at the fire. "Because I wanted to feel alive," he said. The man nodded. "The road helps," he said. They rode together the next day, talking, laughing, sharing food. In the afternoon, they said goodbye. No sadness, only smiles. Daniel continued alone. But he did not feel lonely. The world felt close now. That evening, Daniel wrote in his notebook, "I don't need to arrive. I only need to move." The sun went down slowly over the sea. The sky turned gold. Daniel watched quietly. He felt free. Daniel woke up early near the lake. The water was calm. The mountains stood silent around him. Light moved slowly across the sky. He sat on a stone and drank warm tea. He felt rested, but also ready. The road that day went higher. The bicycle moved slower. Daniel breathed deeper. His legs worked hard, but his mind was light. He stopped often, not because he was tired, but because the world asked him to stop. Flowers grew near the road, small and colorful. A bird sat on a sign and watched him. Wind moved gently through the grass. At noon, Daniel reached a mountain pass. The view opened suddenly. Below him were valleys, forests, and small roads like thin lines. He felt grateful. Later that day, clouds came. The air grew cooler. Daniel put on his jacket and continued. Near a small village, the chain on his bicycle made a strange sound. He stopped. The chain was loose. Daniel tried to fix it, but his hands were tired. A man from the village came closer. He was older, with kind eyes. "Need help?" the man asked. "Yes," Daniel said and smiled. They fixed the chain together. Slowly, carefully. When they finished, the man invited Daniel for soup. They sat in a small kitchen. The soup was hot and simple. "Why are you riding?" the man asked. Daniel thought for a moment. "To learn how to be calm," he said. The man nodded. "The road is a good teacher." In the evening, Daniel rode again. The road went down now, fast and smooth. Wind touched his face. He laughed out loud. That night, he slept near a forest. Trees stood close together. The smell of earth was strong and good. Daniel wrote in his notebook, "People are kind. The world is open." The next day, the mountains slowly stayed behind him. The road became wide again. Fields returned. The sky felt bigger. Daniel felt different. He was not chasing anything. He was moving with the road, and the road welcomed him. The man's name was Daniel. For many years, Daniel lived a quiet life in a small city. His days were full, but his heart was not. Every morning, he woke up at the same time. He drank coffee. He went to work. In the evening, he came home tired and silent. Nothing was wrong, but nothing was right. Daniel often looked out of the window. Cars passed. People walked fast. Everyone seemed busy. Everyone seemed to know where they were going. Daniel did not. He felt like his life was a straight road with no turns. One evening, after a long day, Daniel found his old bicycle in the basement. It was dusty. The tires were flat. The metal was cold. He touched the handle. Something inside him moved. That night, Daniel did not turn on the television. He sat quietly and thought. Not about work. Not about money. He thought about roads. Open roads. The next morning, Daniel made a decision. He would leave. Not forever. Not to escape. But to see. He fixed the bicycle slowly. New tires. Clean chain. Strong brakes. He packed light. Clothes, water, a small tent, a notebook, and a camera. He did not plan much. He chose one direction. Forward. On the first day, the city slowly stayed behind him. Buildings became smaller. Noise became softer. Trees appeared along the road. Daniel pedaled calmly. His body remembered the movement. His breath became steady. For the first time in many years, he smiled without reason. The road went through fields, green and wide. The sky was open. Clouds moved slowly, like they had time. Daniel stopped near a small river. He drank water and sat on the grass. The world felt kind. That evening, he slept in his tent for the first time. The ground was hard, but his sleep was deep. In the morning, birds woke him. He rode through small villages. People waved. Some smiled. One old man stopped him and asked where he was going. "I don't know," Daniel said. The man laughed. "That's the best direction." Days passed. Daniel crossed hills. Then mountains appeared far away, blue and quiet. The air became cooler. The road became slower. In one village, Daniel met a woman who sold bread. She gave him an extra piece. "For the road," she said. In another place, children ran next to his bicycle and laughed. Daniel wrote in his notebook every night. Not long texts, just feelings. Freedom, calm, light. One evening, he reached a lake between mountains. The water was still like glass. The sky turned orange and pink. Daniel sat there for a long time. He felt small and happy. That night, near the lake, he understood something important. The world was not something to hurry through. It was something to ride into. Slowly. Thank you for listening to this story until the end. We hope it brought you calm and inspiration. See you soon on another journey.